Wario time! Yes.
Time for Waluigi!
Mario time!
You got a star!
Luigi time!
You got a star!
Wow! Yes!
Start! Winners!
Yeah!
Yes.
Oh
Wario time! Yeah! Wow! Yes!
Time for Waluigi!
Mario time!
Luigi time!
Winners!
Yes. Wario time! Hmm? Ow! Yes.
Time for Waluigi.
What? Ouch!
Mario time!
Luigi time.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Yes.
Start. Winner!
Yes. Wario time! Wow! Yes.
Time for Waluigi.
You got a star.
Yeah. Wow.
Mario time! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Whoa!
Yes. Luigi time. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
You got a star.
Oh, yeah.
Start. Winner.
Yes.
Yes. Wario time. Yeah. Yeah.
Time for Waluigi. Whoa.
Mario time!
Yeah!